right, folks. Now we've got some really basic information from this chapter that you're going to have to clearly understand and, more importantly, be able to apply throughout the semester. Through all the chapters that we cover, I'm going to be asking you to explain the conflict point of view, the functionalist point of view, and the symbolic interactionist point of view. In some chapters, we'll add the postmodern, and other chapters we may add the feminist viewpoint. But those three basics, functional, conflict, symbolic, you really, really need to understand. When you think of perspectives, think of a worldview, a way of looking at things. Sometimes it's just very, very basic to people. Sometimes, have you ever heard of some of your friends where you tend to think they're very pessimistic or they're very optimistic? Some people see the glass half full, some see it half empty. With the three sociological perspectives, they can all come up with the same conclusions. They can all come up with the same suggestions. What they are is emphasizing different parts of society over the others. When you read through this chapter, really, really be sure you understand the three. If not, you need to ask me, you need to post questions, send me an email, put something at the discussion board, because they are crucial. This information does not go away throughout the semester. When you think of the functionalist perspective, you're really looking at how does this work in society? How does this fit? It doesn't mean it's good. It doesn't mean it's wonderful. It doesn't mean it's ideal. We have poverty. Well, nobody thinks poverty is a wonderful thing, but it does fit in our society. It has manifest and latent functions. And if you take that away, or if you increase it dramatically, you certainly will impact society. That's what a functionalist focuses on. A conflict theorist is going to look at the same issue, and since I brought up poverty, we'll stay with that. But the conflict folks won't look at how does it fit. They will instead emphasize who's winning, who's losing. What's the benefit, what's the gain between the different groups of society? Now, sometimes, again, they will come up with similar, if not identical, suggestions for making society better. The symbolic interactionist looks at poverty and looks much more at the meanings behind all these interactions related with the issue of poverty. So don't feel that one perspective is better than the other. I am certainly going to ask you which school of thought you tend to agree with the most. I guess in many instances, I'm a functionalist. I like to see how things fit. Other times, I've got to admit, boy, the conflict view really makes sense when it comes to something that's economic, or maybe women's issues, or different things like that. But you will be asked to pick and to explain issues from one viewpoint, two viewpoints, or maybe all three. So this is something that really, really is important. And you're going to see the perspectives brought up as we go through each chapter. Be sure, be clear, do a little extra research if you need to. These are important.